Donald Trump and Ted Cruz are taking aim at each other ahead of the Iowa caucuses. Cruz launched a new attack Monday against a Republican frontrunner. They're both very busy on the trail less than 2 weeks before the caucuses. Trump will hold 3 events today in Iowa. That is the most he has held in a single day of campaigning. Cruz will make 6 stops in New Hampshire on day 3 of a 5-day visit. Major Garrett is in Washington tracking the Republican race. Major, good morning.
Good morning. Ted Cruz is staking a late claim to New Hampshire, a state he has largely ignored and where Donald Trump is riding high. Now, Cruz is a threat to beat Trump in Iowa, but he chose New Hampshire as the place to try for the very first time to persuade voters face-to-face that Trump is a counterfeit conservative.
I will continue to sing his praises personally, but I do think policy differences are fair game.
Ted Cruz told voters to examine the issues when considering whether to back him or frontrunner Donald Trump.
You should ask, where did you stand on the TARP big bank bailout? Where did you stand on Obama's massive stimulus plan? On both of those, I opposed it. On both of those, Mr. Trump supported them.
Cruz also accused Trump of ignoring the 2013 Senate debate on immigration reform.
When that fight was being fought, Donald was nowhere to be found.
Cruz had been critical of Trump before, but only when egged on by reporters.
Listen, you know, Donald seems to be a little rattled.
Less than 2 hours after these attacks, Trump tweeted, "Ted Cruz is falling in the polls. He is nervous." Trump also stumped in New Hampshire Monday, but did not mention Cruz. He instead asked a crowd-pleasing question.
Who's going to pay for the wall? Mexico.
Earlier at the Christian college Liberty University, Trump mocked Cruz's newfound support for a border wall.
One of the folks said, we're going to build a wall. I said, "What? They're all coming my way, you know? They're all coming my way. The only problem is they don't know where to begin."
Trump also tried to quote scripture, evoking the school's mission as laid out by founder and conservative evangelist Jerry Falwell.
2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17. That's the whole ball game. Where the Spirit of the Lord, right? Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Is that the one? Is that the one you like? I think that's the one you like, because I loved it.
It is usually said 2 Corinthians, not 2 Corinthians. Regardless, Trump scored praise from University President Jerry Falwell Jr. Trump returns to Iowa today touting a special guest. Top Cruz supporters believe and possibly fear it will be Sarah Palin. In July, Palin wrote Trump had tapped into, quote, America's great populist tradition by speaking to concerns of working-class voters. Nora?
All right, Major, thank you so much.